Nice to see you.
How you doing, man? Good to see you. We good?
How are you, boys? You good?
Good.
Good. It's like a proper press conference here.
You feel really important?
No, I feel like I'm interrogated here.
Oh, you're gonna be interrogated.
Yeah, I'm not sure I was on February
First
the
of all,
4th.
I don't know if I ever told you thank you for all the vinyl.
You're welcome.
Yes, I got it at the house, and it's amazing. Got the record player, and I'm just
Good.
jamming out some Keith. And my son really likes your albums, too. Just so you know, I play the music. I don't
Thank
play
you.
Kid Bops. I play Keith Urban vinyls
Yeah, my
for
kids
him.
hate the Kid Bop
Yeah.
stuff too. They,
Well, no,
they
no.
want the legit.
My mom introduced him to him like a week ago, and they mesmerized him because I never played him for him. But I'm like, no, we're not going back to that because I'd rather hear real music
Yeah.
instead of man, wheels on the bus go, you know,
Totally.
annoying.
Yes.
But question for you now. Now I'm gonna pick another bone with you. How long have we known each other? Probably about 5-6
what time
years.
is it? Long time.
Yeah, and I'm just wondering, are you ever gonna introduce me to your wife? Like you
No.
have never brought your wife around when I'm around,
No.
and
God, no.
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 Okay. That's just an honest question.
Yeah,
I'm
no, I
always
mean,
like,
I
I've
love
met
her,
Keith
so
and
I
he's so
would
nice,
never do
you know what I
that.
mean? I'm like, man, dang, that's cool. And now, what's the worst part about being famous?
What?
About being famous, what's the worst part about being famous? Because there's so many cool things I can ask you about. Oh, you get to drive nice cars, you get to fly on private jets, you get to travel the world.
Right.
What's the worst part about being super famous?
I think if you're dissatisfied with something, like at a restaurant, anywhere, like a hotel or restaurant or anything, and you're just a customer saying, hey, this is not good. They're meaning like, oh, it's not, you know what I mean? And it's like, no, I'm just a dude. I'm not, you know. So you can't do it.
You can't
complain about anything.
Like you get bad service,
Yeah.
you get cold food,
Can't
and you
complain.
say, oh, Keith Urban, the food's
That's
not
right.
good enough for
That's
Keith
right.
Urban.
Yeah. So you can't complain.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I never even thought about it
Yeah.
that way.
You can't
but-
just be a dude. You know?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Can you just go to the movies? Do you ever just go to the movie
Sure,
theater?
we go all the time. Yeah.
And people don't bother you at the movie theater?
No.
How does that work? Like you go in, do you wear a hat or anything? Or you just walk in like normal?
Just go in like normal. Yeah.
Middle of the day? Or do you go on a Friday? You can't go on a Friday.
Anytime.
What's the last movie you saw in a movie theater?
Well, we took the kids to see A Dog's Journey,
Okay.
and Rocket Man was playing like right next door. It was like a Fandango premiere kind of thing, whatever. So it wasn't announced. So I ran up, got tickets, came down, we snuck in there and saw half of it
Oh, that's cool.
because the kids finished their movie, so we had to bail. But it was good.
Oh, so you leave the kids in their own movie theater and you go in your own movie
Well, we had a friend of ours stay with. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
it
was
wasn't
like, wow, that's really trusting
Yeah,
you today. Just
really.
drop the kids off.
Yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
go
No,
over
no,
here.
no, no.
And I also
They were
thought,
chaperoned.
And then I also thought, man, Keith Urban does just like me. He pays for one movie, goes to two. That's
Yeah,
really
no.
smart.
No, but what happened was I went up and bought the ticket for that one next door. Like, we had tickets for a couple of movies, right? It's just, so I go next door. I'm like, well, let me go see if it started. So I duck next door, and I'm in there looking around. And, of course, they got all this assigned seating, right? And I think I see people sitting in our seats, which is another issue, right? Right? Because I'm not just a ticket holder.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you're-
that guy, that annoying
Keith
guy,
Urban
right?
kicking people out of the
Oh, I got to move for you, you know. So I went outside, and before I got out there, I saw one of the usher dudes come in because he saw me walk out of one theater and walk to the next one. He's like, oh, this guy, right? So he walks in there and he's like looking at me, and of course, what am I doing? Look at my ticket, seeing people who I think are in my seat. I walk straight out. And he walks in and he goes, can I help you? And I go, yeah, actually you can. I can show him my tickets, which is to that movie. Like, I was very happy to have them. And I go, would you do me a favor and see if there's people sitting in these seats? If there is, would you politely ask him to move, if that's all right, you know? And he's like, oh, sure. So I felt happy that I could prove that I bought tickets. And grateful that someone else might be able to move someone if they had to be moved.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so is there anything you want to promote? Because before this gets off the tracks, I'm just going to let you promote
It's
whatever
off
you
the
want.
tracks, man.
And then I'm going to end this interview. 'Cause
What's
I
the
had
last
so much
movie you
fun.
saw?
The last movie I went to see in the theater was the one about Dick Cheney. What was it called?
Oh, Vice.
Vice.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
Oh, my
It
gosh.
was
Christian
well
Bale's
done.
amazing.
Christian Bale was amazing.
And Amy was great in that.
And the way they just did the movie, it was funny. You
Yes.
learned things.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was creative. I thought it was a very good movie.
And the best name ever. Right, for a movie?
Yeah, it
Like,
was.
Perfect.
It was a good movie. And
Yeah.
I guess it'd been a while since I'd been to the movie theater I went to. And they had all recliner seats now, and they made smaller theaters, recliner seats.
Yeah.
Because I like going to the movies. I think it's a fun
too.
experience. It's a lot better than just turning it on your TV. Because on TV, you fall asleep, you can get up and go to the bathroom, you go get something to eat, and you got to pause it.
Yeah.
Someone knocks at the door, the dog barks. The theater, is just an experience.
Well, and there's some movies that you got to see in the theater, especially comedies. You got to
'Cause
see
you gotta
comedies
feel the
with
laughs.
people. Yeah. We've watched movies at home. I'm like, it's not that funny. And then I've gone and seen it in the theater and laughed hysterically. You got to be with people.
I agree with you.
So
100%.
here's to the theaters. Go to the theaters before they all go out of business.
You think they're all going out of business?
Yeah. At some point, it's harder
They're
and
going to
harder.
be
I
Blockbuster
think.
2.0.
Maybe. Yeah.
That makes me sad.
Maybe. There's a reason
Because
they got the recliner seats in there now.
But because your kids, isn't it fun to take your kids and to let them see a TV?
I love the whole experience of it. The sound, the whole thing. And, these theaters now, like you said, with the, assigned seating, it's fantastic.
What kid movie do you like? Like, because you have to see a lot of kid movies
Yeah.
with your kids. What kid movie do you like? Oh, that's a really good one.
There's an animated Boss Baby on Netflix that's like the ongoing thing. Not the movie, the ongoing
Okay.
TV series thing that's really funny.
Okay.
So it's not Alec Baldwin doing the voice, it's somebody else, but it sounds exactly like him.
Got it.
It's pretty good.
Because I saw Boss Baby because Eddie's kids hyped it up, and I watched it, and I was like, and it's a little weird. I watched it by myself.
Yeah,
but-
well, that is a bit weird.
I was like, oh,
Have you seen the Carbonaro effect on Netflix?
No.
That's what you should see. That thing is great. So he's an illusionist, but he basically is pranking people as well. It's like a hidden camera.
Ooh.
So he's doing
it's
it.
kind
He's
of like
doing
Borat,
magic.
but with illusions.
It's what?
Borat? Have you ever seen? Because you
Yeah.
said he's an illusion. Have you ever seen Borat? So it's like pranks, but he's doing it with like magic.
Then I'm thinking of a different Borat.
No,
I'm thinking.
you're the one you're talking about.
Yes.
So it's pranks,
Yes.
but with magic.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's very, very funny.
Okay.
It's very cool.
Now I'm getting a sign that says we're supposed to talk about the CMT Awards.
Oh yeah. Well, we've run out of time.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh. Okay. Well, thanks, Keith Urban, for stopping by. That was awesome.
We hyped up Carbonaro Effect and frickin' the local movie theater. Great.
Yes. Awesome.
Yes.
Hey.
But I'm looking forward to the CMTs.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you.
We should talk about them at least.
Oh,
shouldn't
you
we?
said you were. I
Hello?
thought you were seriously out of time.
Just
I was
kidding.
like, okay. I don't know your humor,
You
Keith.
gotta
We don't
lighten
hang
up,
out enough.
Lunchbox.
I'm sorry.
Too serious.
No, I'm not serious. No, it's because I get a lot of flack for how bad I am at these interviews.
From who? From who?
From everybody.
Bobby.
Yes, everybody. Because like
Is
yesterday.
he hard on you, by the way?
No, not really. He doesn't really
Let me
care.
unplug your mic for a second.
Yeah. No, I mean he's just like you embarrass us sometimes. Because like Morgan Wallen came in yesterday. Okay, let me tell you what I did. Okay. So his whiskey glasses just went #1,
Yeah.
and on the sheet it said, "Oh, his song hit #1," and I read that as he got his first #1.
Right.
So I'm like,
Right.
dude, you got your first #1. Da-da-da. Like, how'd you celebrate? And I'm hyping. And he's like, it's really cool. And I'm like, no, this is something you've been dreaming about your whole life. And he goes, it's actually my second #1. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
It's awkward.
Yeah.
So I don't have to worry about doing that with you because I know you got multiple #1. So I'm not going to ever make that mistake.
They feel as good as each other, though. I mean, I'd just be jumping up and down. By the way, that record's amazing. Morgan's record. The
Yeah.
whole thing, the whole album's great.
Whole album.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song on it?
Probably Chasing You.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I can't tell you I know it because I don't.
Yep.
So
The Way I Talk's another great one. It's a great record, top to bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the CMT Awards.
I mean, the guy's had 2 #1s for God's
Two
sake.
#1s, not just one.
Jeez.
2. I should know more about these people. I'm just bad because
know.
everybody gets these awards and it's like this award and I'm like I can't keep up with it all. I got a kid now. I'm changing poopy diapers. So
Do you do that?
absolutely.
Do you?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Why would you not?
Do you get the gag reflex?
No. The people that say it doesn't stink because it's your kid, they're lying. It does stink. I just stick my nose in my shirt and I change the diaper. And
It's
it
a
used
good
to,
look. Can you video that one time?
Mhm. And it
That would
used to
look
freak
good.
me out when he would pee on me.
Right.
Like the first couple times, I'm diving out of the way.
Right.
Now I'm just like, I just put my hand over it and block it. You know what I mean? Just let him pee in my hand, and we'll just clean it up.
Picturing you in like a hazmat suit with like tongs.
Yeah, no, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't bother me anymore. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, okay, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. And then,
No.
like, when you're giving him a bath, he pees in the bathtub. I should probably give him a different bath. I'm just, all right, let's get out and we'll dry you off and go to bed.
If you've just joined us,
I mean, this has gone. No, I keep trying to get him to talk about, his single, all that, but he just keeps going back to everything else but the CMT Awards and his single and his music.
I'm looking forward to playing tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Like, let's talk about
Are you
it.
going to be there, by the way?
No.
Why not?
Because I have a 10-month-old kid, and so he goes to bed at 8:30, and so
Right.
I'll be at home, put him in bed, and watch it on TV.
Okay. Well, we
And no one offered me tickets, really.
ooh,
Yeah, that got
I
awkward.
have to know
didn't it?
people for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I ride with you? Maybe sneak in as your bodyguard?
Nope.
Nope. Do you think I could pass as your bodyguard?
Which body part?
This is a Bobby Bones show.